The race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris remains as tight as ever. The Republican and Democratic presidential candidates have both headed west to the battleground states of Nevada and Arizona. Our North America correspondent Emma Vardy sent us this report from Phoenix.
Don't be afraid. The election result can't be that scary. Or can it?
Who I think is going to win, it's probably going to be Trump.
I hope Harris.
I'd have to say very close Trump.
Definitely ready for it all to be over.
Kamala Harris came to Arizona particularly to reach Latino voters, who make up a quarter of the electorate here. And she's continued to characterize this race as a fight for women's rights.
Donald Trump's not done. Did everyone hear what he just said yesterday? That he will do what he wants, quote, and here's where I'm going to quote, whether the women like it or not.
Democrats are hoping that Kamala Harris is going to have the edge with female voters that could prove to be the winning margin.
I'm 75 years old and I've never gone to a rally. I've never been proactive as far as a race, and I would do anything here. So in my life, I see a woman leading our country.
I have this gut feeling that she's going to surprise the heck out of us all, and she's going to take more votes than we realize.
Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump, who's trying to win back Arizona, appeared on stage being interviewed by the controversial former Fox News host Tucker Carlson.
We do have an enemy from within. We have some very bad people. And those people are also very dangerous. They would like to take down our country. They'd like to have our country be a nice communist country or a fascist in any way they can. And we have to be careful of that.
Immigration and the economy continue to be the top issues for his supporters.
Donald Trump, 2024.
I like Trump. I liked him the first time around. He's authentic. He's real. I want my borders closed. I didn't have to go to a rally to know who I needed to vote for, because the grocery store and the gas prices tell me all I need to know.
He can move a room. People will say some snarky comment to him and he can feed it right back to him, you know. Chew it up, spit it out, right back at him.
After months of campaigning, there's now just days to go until voters must choose which character to cast their vote for. If the polls are correct, this is shaping up to be the closest presidential race in modern history. And the number of people voting early, by mail for example, has broken records. As each side puts the finishing touches to their campaigns, they know it's battleground states like this that could throw up the nasty surprises. Emma Vardy, BBC News, Arizona.
Well, as we heard in that report, both candidates are actively courting female voters, but the candidate's pitch to women is different. Kamala Harris has actually been downplaying her identity as a woman and has instead emphasised reproductive rights. Donald Trump, by contrast, has called himself the father of IVF, but he's also alienated women voters by using locker room talk, as Samira Hussain reports.
President Donald J. Trump.
For all his political swagger, the former president knows he lags with women. But even in the most closely fought states, like Wisconsin, that doesn't seem to have changed the way he speaks about women.
I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them from migrants coming in. I'm going to protect them from foreign countries that want to hit us with missiles.
But even women from his own party are warning against Mr. Trump's embrace of so-called locker room talk.
I mean, this bromance and this masculinity stuff, I mean, it borders on edgy to the point that it's going to make women uncomfortable.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
The Harris campaign trying to capitalize on what they see as an easy target.
It actually is, I think, very offensive to women in terms of not understanding their agency, their authority, their right, and their ability to make decisions about their own lives.
Hillary Clinton, the only other woman to have made it this close to the presidency, made being a woman a centerpiece of her campaign. Kamala Harris hasn't done that. Nevertheless, gender is very much on the minds of voters.
I would like to see a female president, but I like her name to have an R next to it because I prioritize policy over gender, over race, over anything. I just want the person in charge to be good and benefit America.
Do you think this country is ready to elect a woman?
I don't think they are, but they're about to be. By November 6th, they'll have to be ready. They don't have a choice.
Her final pitch in this campaign delivered in front of the White House. But is the electorate willing to put her in it? Samira Hussein, BBC News, Washington.